Hey friends, over the last few months, we've spent quite a bit of time talking through four main topics. We've talked through clarity, we've talked through confidence, we've talked about courage, and in the last few weeks, we've talked a lot about conviction. This week, what I wanted to do is I wanted to spend just a little bit of time and give a brief overview again of what those are, and then how we can begin to apply those in our life. Again, as we talked about clarity, we said clarity is what we see. Clarity is our ability to see the things that are right in front of us, which we said requires for us to take the time and create the space for us to get an honest look of what actually is right now. We said that confidence was our ability to look at something and believe that it's good. That when we have clarity about what we see, that confidence is our ability to look at that thing and believe that thing is good. Upon us finding confidence in those things, finding confidence in what it is that we see, we begin to find courage. Courage is the ability to move forward at any pace, even in the midst of the fear and the unknown, because as we look back, we recognize where we are going, what we are doing, and most importantly, who we are. We believe that is good, and that gives us courage, that encourages us. Encouragement is the ability to give courage to ourselves and to others. And when we have clarity and we have confidence, and then we find ourselves in a position of courage where we are ready to move forward, again, even in the midst of fear and unknown, I believe that's where we begin to find conviction. And conviction is that deep-seated belief that we are unwilling to waver from. And so as we've processed that over the last few months, my challenge and encouragement to you is to say, what area of your life in the last few months do you believe, or even if you go back 6 months or 8 months or maybe even a full year, where were you able to begin to see clarity? Where were you able to find confidence in the things you were seeing, and then that allowed you to find the courage to move forward? And now, today, friend, you can say this is a place of conviction, a deep-seated belief I'm unwilling to waver from. And what will you do with that conviction? Last week we talked about, as we wrapped up conviction, we asked ourselves some questions. We said, with that conviction, how do we use our convictions as boundaries? And how do we use those boundaries to actually give us the ability to move forward, not to keep us from good things? And so my challenge and encouragement to you, friend, is how can you look back to see clarity and confidence and courage and conviction in the way that you are living your life? And how do you begin to move forward, understanding in you where you have deep-seated beliefs you're unwilling to waver from is a place that we can move forward and trust that we are good.